We are Adam and Lauren and we live full time on this 59-foot narrowboat with this little cutie called Shanti.
Thank you for coming with us as we share with you our life on the waterways.
Hello there. It's a bit of a chores day for us today on this cold winter's morning. We've got the fire on, so it's quite toasty in here. Lauren's just making us a juice and we've run out of water. So first step is go fill up the water. We're being healthy making a juice, but the juicer is currently disguised with lots of chocolate that we got for Christmas. Honestly, it's very kind, but all of our cupboards are full. What's going in our juice today?
We have got lemon and ginger. We have got celery, cucumber, beetroot, spinach. I think that's it. Oh, grapefruit. Cheers.
Health is wealth.
Shall we get you some breakfast? Is it time for you to have some food?
For some reason, he's not been eating his breakfast in the last few days, has he?
Mm-mm.
Why do you think that is?
Because he's getting bad habits from our Marley Barley.
Marley's Lauren's mum's dog, and whenever Shanti goes there for a few days, he comes back really fussy with his food. So let's see if he'll eat his breakfast. The trick is to try and make you really excited, isn't it, Shanti?
Do you want to have some breakfast? Go on then.
So usually he'd run straight into the kitchen. Oh, he's following her. That's a good sign. He's waiting for it. Is he going to eat it? Oh, the tail's wagging. Are you going to eat it, young man?
Oh, is he licking his lips? Ready? Spin.
The slowest spinner. Sometimes if we get him to do tricks, he gets more excited.
8.
What else we got in the trick bag?
Good boy. Go on then.
Yes. He's eating it. He's not done that in like 4 days.
I don't want to make such a scene. I was like, stop.
Are we crazy? So we need to move the boat to go and get some water, but because we're moored here for a few months, we've become a bit complacent with using this as a bit of an extra storage space.
Yes.
So we need to cruise the boat. It's only a few minutes away, but we need some space to actually be able to, you know, maneuver the tiller. But it has quite a few hula hoops surrounding it. So we're going to clear the space and get on the move. The back is prepared, time to get the engine on, and off we go.
You have to heat up the engine for quite some seconds before we actually turn the engine on. In the winter, because it's much colder, so it needs a lot longer to heat up the glow plugs so it can get going.
Let's see how she sounds.
Struggling.
She doesn't sound very happy, does she?
No. Definitely need to change the glow plugs.
Oh, she's off. Lauren's in charge of bringing the boat up to the water point, and then I'll grab the ropes and pull us in, and we'll start filling up. Just pull her in nicely, right by the water point. Job's a good in. This was actually a gift, remember? It was given to us by people on the tow park because they saw our last hose. And it was just like gets so tied up in itself, and this is like a super good hose. I can't remember, why is this hose better?
Well, it stores smaller. because it expands when the water goes through it.
I feel like neither of us can get our
So
words
it's
out
much
today.
longer. Talk for yourself. Speak for yourself.
So here's the lovely water point that you find all up the canal network. Although there is a sign that says this water point can suffer extremely low water pressure. And by can suffer extremely low water pressure means it will suffer extremely low water pressure.
This is the worst water point to be filling up your tank up. But we have no choice because when the river's high, both floodgates are locked, so there's no way of escaping. Which means that this is the only thing that we've got.
Good job we're in no rush, hey? We'll put the water in, stick the kettle on, and chill out. Yes?
You know what?
What?
We're not really that empty, you know.
I thought we'd run out of water.
We're only half full.
Getting a half moon from here. Do you think she's struggling?
At least it won't take as long.
And while we wait for her to fill, we'll take a nice little walk with Shanti up the river, shall we? Every morning we walk past here, and every morning Shanti comes to the edge and says, "Please, I want that really dirty ball, even though I have 20 balls inside the boat." I'd say the most asked question we get is, "Are you not cold on your boat in the winter?" And I'd say inside the boat, it's never really that cold, is it? Other than in the mornings.
It's just the morning to get that fire pumping again. So for like about half an hour to an hour.
It's a bit
Your
chilly.
dressing gowns and chilly.
Dressing gown or dressing
Oh.
gowned? Lauren's always put a D on the end of dressing
yeah,
gown.
I've grown up thinking that is what it was. Nobody corrected me. So all of you people who don't correct people when they say the wrong word, this is what happens.
Yeah, but some people don't like being corrected.
True, but then, you know, we don't learn.
And then when it comes to being outside the boat in the winter, you might notice we're not actually wearing any jackets right now, and it is a cold winter's day. You may ask, why are you not wearing any jackets, Adam and Lauren? Well, last year during the winter, we discovered this clothing called Heat Tech from Uniqlo. So when I was 16, I actually used to work for Uniqlo, and the interview process was quite lengthy. So I learned a lot about the brand and the ethos. And I mean, considering I'm not that into fashion, there was just something about the brand I really, really liked. And what they've basically done is created this clothing that acts like thermal clothing, but it doesn't look like thermal clothing. So if you can see, I think actually everything we're wearing now is Heat Tech, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get Lauren to give you a spin. So yes, Lauren's trousers, her jumper and her neck warmer are all Uniqlo Heat Tech. And as you can see, they don't look like thermal clothing, they just look like normal clothing, but it's acting like thermals. Do you want to see my outfit, everybody? So yeah, this jumper, these trousers, and this long white top, I think I was wearing it at the beginning of the video, are all Heat Tech as well, because I remember a couple of winters ago I'd be wearing like 3 jackets and lots of jumpers, and this just means that we can be out in the cold but feel warm and I would say fashionable. What do you think? I think something that's really nice about living on a boat, and maybe this is just us, but obviously we just went for a walk and we left the hose on. I mean, our doors are open, like they're closed but they're not locked, and I never have any fear that anyone's going to come and like go inside the boat or do anything bad. Maybe that's different if you live in like a city, but where we are, yeah, didn't even cross my mind that could happen. While we wait for the water, I had a little tidy up of the boat. Put all the plants back up, took some Christmas decorations down, and probably quite stupidly filled up this bowl with chocolates, which probably isn't going to stop us eating them like we wanted, but just had too many boxes and packets everywhere. But the boat's looking nice and clean again, and Lauren's just making us some lunch. She's gone to check the water, but she's making us some kind of burrito bowl. Black bean or kidney bean burrito bowl.
So the water is full, and now it's time to fill the water cans. Hello.
Hello. Just untying the ropes because the water's full. Now for the difficult bit, which is actually to reverse back. The other option is going down that lock, but in the winter the river flows so fast we'd have to go down the lock and then spin around and come back up the lock, which is quite a lot of effort. The river's basically flooded and it's just easier to reverse. Lauren is queen of reversing, and you might wonder, why is it so difficult to reverse? Well, when you reverse a narrowboat, you can't choose if it goes left or right. So you have to reverse a bit and then you have to go forward again to kind of get it back in line and then carry on reversing, which is a task that I would not be very good at. So this is Lauren's view. Again, some people probably saying, probably should have taken the cratch down, but she's done this quite a few times before. It's kind of like a video game from this angle.
Yeah, it seems to be going very smoothly today.
Looks like you're just going in one straight line at the moment. And we're back in our home spot. Just like that. Successful chores afternoon, I'd say.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and we hope you enjoyed it. We have some really exciting things happening this year on our channels, so please subscribe if you haven't already. Have a lovely week.